Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Dude's Pal Simulator, where we discuss the ethics behind pal slave labor and hot tubs. No, I'm not doing this. Because it's Pokemon for furries. No, fine. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Welcome, everybody. This is DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff. We are on episode 12. As always, I'm your host, Greg, a.k.a. Danger. Tonight, we've got Dylan, a.k.a. Bell, Rich, a.k.a. Rodimus, Ryan, a.k.a. Panda, and we got Jake, a.k.a. Waffle. And tonight, we have two very, very special guests with us tonight. All the way from the Blueberry Lounge, we've got Native Raider and Sweaty Spooks. Hello, gentlemen.
Colby, a.k.a. Sweaty Spooks. James, a.k.a. Native Raider.
Oh, nice. Wow. All right. I love it.
My first name is Native. You can
keep Native James Raider.
Last name time, I never knew your name was James. I knew his name was Colby, but I did not know your name was James.
I've heard his first name. I've heard his first name, Colby, a couple of times. I've never heard Natives. I've always been curious about it. So now we've
James is actually a stripper name.
I'll never forget it because James is my second middle name, and yeah, that's right. I got another, and I'll keep you guessing.
You have
by the way, boys,
middle names.
I'd like to say I prepared for tonight, and I brought the Canadian sandwich to the show.
So funny you say that.
An Arby's French dip sub.
Guys, before we get started, actually, since Colby brought it up, I feel like we need to address something with the show at the very beginning. So if you guys have not, if you listeners out there have not listened to the Blueberry Lounge, you absolutely should. These guys are two dear friends we've known them for a while now. We've all hung out in the Owl Sector Alliance Discords together. And they have the Blueberry Lounge podcast. And, I listen to it, and week after week, I've heard nothing but slander towards Canada coming from one James Native Raider. So I feel, I've kind of talked to the guys before the show started, and we decided that this is going to be Canada Appreciation episode. So, Native, I need you, and we're going to go around the room here. We're going to start with Native, because I'm going to start at the top of my screen. We're going to work around. We're going to say one nice thing about Canada. Native, you go first.
Notice how he turned his screen off?
He did turn his screen off.
I picked up on that. I'm working on something here. But, okay, nice thing about Canada. Man, it's gonna be tough. Let me think. I don't think I have anything.
Well, you got to think of something because we can't move on without this.
Something. Okay.
I'll throw it out for you. You can do a lifeline. Poutine.
I haven't had that, and honestly, it sounds pretty basic. I'll be honest.
Have you ever had Crown Royal? Like, you're a whiskey guy.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, there you go. Canadians, they got some decent whiskey. I'll give it to. It's not as good as American, but it's a
premier blended whiskey. It's really good.
Third favorite, at least as far as countries go. I think Irish take the second spot, but yeah, we'll give it to the Canadians for the third spot. I think that's nice enough, right?
I think that's good enough. And actually, I think that actually completes our Canadian appreciation. Rich, can you please mark this down so we have it recorded that Native said something nice about Canada? And now we can move on to the real show. Thank you very much.
Noted.
Yeah. So anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out tonight. Like I said, these guys you guys run a couple of different things going on. You have the Blueberry Lounge podcast. You have a website. You have, I'm not going to say the name of the game, but there's another podcast and another Discord revolving around another game that we won't talk about or ever mention.
Why is it so forbidden here? Like, I feel like this is Bill's doing.
Now listen, Native. No, okay. Shut it. We are going to get banned. We'll never be allowed back. Just don't go there.
I've never banned someone mid-podcast. There's always a first.
Yeah. This is like that show.
You did my very first time out ever, too, Rodimus.
Well, good. You deserved it because that word is forbidden in the Discord. So it's not Bell so much as it's me.
Where's the soundboard for Taylor Swift? Haters gonna hate.
We'll just
maybe I'm just gonna shake it off.
All right, I'm feeling like this isn't quite right here. Native took the time to really think about something that was super nice about Canada. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm just going to take the initiative because I'm a nice guy, and I'm going to say, you know what? I like American muscle. There. I said something nice about America.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know what I like about Canadians? we have conventions because of them. All the hate crimes that they do.
But they apologize about it a lot. Sorry,
the
we're sorry.
Geneva Convention.
I'm sorry.
Germans will not look at soup cans ever the same.
Sorry.
All right, camera's back
Sorry.
on.
Oh, look at that.
Watch us. Watch us.
There you go.
What the fuck did you do?
Screenshotted my episode. Awesome. I expected to
If you
get an
back out-
emoji in your server.
Yeah, every time you get on camera now, James, you should just like back up so that your face like cuts out of it. You just maybe give him some head scratches a little bit, or
Oh yeah, I might.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's
We're
gonna be
already
a chilling
derailed.
with the homies episode. Yeah,
Yeah, we
chilling
are.
with the homies episode.
This is gonna be a bro. This is gonna be a bro down, ho down episode. So
Buckle
we're
up.
just we want to get you guys on here because you guys are our friends. And we wanted to sit
Hold
down.
the
and chat with
hose.
ya.
Amplify the bros.
Yes.
But
Who
what
knows
about
if the
but
buses
why
will
don't you-
make it to the final destination? It's just rolling right now. We're
Yeah.
just happy that it's rolling.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we roll.
This new background is my MacGuffin for the show.
This is my MacGuffin.
Today's show is brought to you by the word MacGuffin. If you don't know what it is, neither do
this
we.
week.
Yeah.
Is that his made up word this week? Like matriculated?
Oh, we're not
Yeah,
shitting
pretty
on
much.
Panda this week. It's going to be a native hating episode.
Panda's
No, no.
shitting on himself because he's muted.
I got you, bro. Let the hate flow toward me. Panda, you need a week off, bro. I got you. I will
Week.
shoulder the hate.
Can't trust those Californians.
You know?
Certainly from the
Them
Mojave
Cali
Desert.
boys. Them Cali boys.
He left. He left and came back.
His mic wasn't working.
I'm back.
There
Okay.
we go.
I'm back.
He's back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So
He was being
Why
very
we- why we-
animated on the camera, but
Yeah,
like no words were
Okay,
coming
hold on.
through.
Before we proceed, I want a community challenge.
okay.
Whoever can tell me how many times Native uses MacGuffin through the duration of this show.
Oh, are we counting starting now or from previously?
You got nope. If you have to go back and listen, it's on you.
So are we
So-
guessing from previous and then forward?
The whole
and then
show,
we're going
yeah,
to see how
the whole-
close we can get.
No, not y'all. The people in the community when they listen to this at home.
Oh,
Check how many times Native says MacGuffin tonight, and maybe something will happen for you.
Oh, it's fucking backwards.
Ooh. No. It's
Right?
good on your screen, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be backwards for us, or for you, it'll be backwards. You're
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
it'll be
be
backwards
backwards.
for you, but for
It's
us,
right for
yeah.
us. You're good.
Ah, that looks
For
sick.
real though, no cap.
okay.
No, it looks good.
No cap
good.
on the stack. For real,
Alright.
for real, on
Alright.
God.
Like on my screen, my
made
background
this
has
just now.
backwards.
Yeah, there's no cap. It's all lowercase. Pretty good.
Hey, Rich, I'm going to go ahead and say you're editing this one.
Yeah, it's fuck, but okay, we can do it.
He's gonna hit that. He's gonna hit that auto timer, auto level, full send.
Yep,
Nab McNasty, send it.
MacGuffin.
Yeah. Oh, can we figure out a DPS with MacGuffin in there? I wonder if that's possible.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Get
So-
MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get MacGuffin in the title somehow.
MacGuffin, poutine, and sandwiches.
Ooh.
That's
The
the title,
M-
Rodimus.
MPS.
Write that down. Write that
MPS.
down. Timestamp it. There's the title,
Poutine
Rodimus. Don't
MacGuffin
even ask.
sandwiches. You know, we're on to something here, boys. That's going to be
We're
a
gonna
whole
start a
sandwich
whole
in
new
and of itself.
chain.
Oh,
A
food truck.
sandwich chain called MacGuffin.
Oh,
Honestly,
It'd be a food
I
truck
feel
name.
like McDonald's needs to have something
Wait,
called
Since
the
he-
McGuffin special or something.
They're going to
like
shut
that.
us down for copyright.
idea because John's not here tonight. Can we change his name to Dad McGuffin? Or yeah, Dad McGuffin.
Dad McGuffin.
Just
We can
do
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Do
take
it
some
and let him
stuff away
figure
from you
out
guys to do it. So
I'm gonna wait to figure it
McGuffin.
out. Wait, Dad McGuffin.
Which one's
I'll do that
Joe?
later.
Is that
McNasty.
Stormcrow? Oh,
McNasty.
okay.
Stormcrow's not part of this show. He comes on here and yells. every
Stormcrow
once
makes
in a
his
while.
own jokes about himself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we keep
He
threatening
pays
him
in
with
mail.
the mayonnaise.
I like his
Yeah.
voice.
It's such an interesting image in my head.
I've seen pictures of what he looks like in real life. It is. He's a good-looking dude. I'm not gonna lie. Not what you'd picture with him, with the sound of that voice.
You know who else is a really good looking dude? Absolute fucking S tier stud, but none other than Soused Waffle in the house
Ooh.
That's one sexy man meat right there.
with the pit
Especially when you get it-
vipers.
You get the update of the day from him, and we're talking about making a
So
365-day calendar with Waffle.
Yeah,
I've been pinning
still,
them in general chat.
Yeah, I
Solid
want to
move.
figure out a way to we got to figure out which theme it is going to be for each month. Like, what's he going to dress up as on January? Like, he could dress up as Cupid on February.
I was gonna
Leprechaun for March.
keep them all and then make a long audio clip at the end of the year and just that be an episode.
Can we play the countdown to the ball drop? Can we make it fast?
Yeah. Happy New Year's, Waffle. It's just a 2-hour episode of him just saying shit.
We'll drop it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Chromebook ain't working worth fuck, so I went to my phone.
Oh, dude. You're
Yeah,
good.
there's Waffle. We'll have to get you figured out.
There
for
he
next
is.
week.
Hey, I'm just laying in the bed. They can kick me out of the living room.
Oh.
No, it's perfect. Actually, the photographer.
Oh, you're laying in bed for this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna have a photo shoot later. Those calendar photos.
May issue, ladies and gentlemen.
Get the photographers for the calendar.
Sexy Waffle with a pillow.
right. Yeah.
I would take
I got
a waffle.
Was that Waffle?
I got an Elsa pillow, bro.
We don't want to hear about your late night shenanigans with pillows.
Right.
There goes that box. So, do we have any questions for them, Danger?
We do actually have a question. Oh no, we do. We got one in particular from Mr. Monkey. He wants to know from the Blueberry Boys: Shag, Marry, Kill, podcasting, PvP, or that won't speak.
Which word?
It's another P word.
PvP. PvP.
It's a P word. All right, you get to shag,
Does
marry,
it
or
rhyme
kill.
with Sal World or
It does.
Thick
It does.
Guffin?
It does.
Okay.
It rhymes,
It rhymes
with
with pile of trash.
It rhymes with in Shroud World.
In Shroud World.
I'd like to use a lifeline for this.
Okay.
Well, okay.
He's always
pretty much we know who you're killing. So, who you shagging? Podcasting or PvP?
Definitely PvP.
Are you marrying podcasting?
Why not? Let's do it.
all right.
I mean, I'm
Excellent.
here.
That's true. Sounds abusive.
James, what about you?
Mary. Is that I'm from the heart, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's a
What a
lot.
nerd.
I'm already married. Second marriage. I think it would have to be Pal World.
He said it.
Right.
Ban him.
Oh,
There we
he
go.
said
There we
it.
go.
He
There we
said
go.
it.
There we
Pick it.
go. There we go.
Pick.
Rodimus, that should
Who's
be
yours?
I gotta make
Who's
some
your
notes, bro. I'm
choice?
drinking, so I'm gonna run out of times to say this, and I'm gonna get kicked.
Who's
I'm
the
gonna deal with
pal
that.
that you're marrying?
Love Mander.
That's what I thought.
You say Love Mander?
That's what I
What's
thought.
Yeah.
Who is
there's
talking
a
about
reason
the
for
guy
that.
who saved
We
lives?
talked
Very
about it.
sexualized pal.
Yes.
Very,
It really
very
is, bro.
sexualized pal. Like
Of
they put that in there for the
I am.
sense.
I am
Please,
not
everybody,
googling
look
that.
that up right now.
I'm not googling that.
Oh,
No, I don't want a virus on my
Lavander.
computer.
Lavander. I would show you guys, but I don't have permission to post in chat here. But I
Yeah,
would
you
show
don't.
we gotta-
You
we
won't
gotta-
get
we
it.
gotta
You
be
won't
awesome.
get it either.
he said
We
the
gotta figure
P
that
word,
out.
so I mean, I didn't. It's just saying.
I'm holding my cool right now, and I even asked that question as
You see his-
a
you can see his
respect to the
eyebrow.
guest.
You can see his eyebrow twitching a little bit.
And then who would I kill though? That's the hard piece right there. Like, will we have PvP and podcasting? I'm gonna have to kill
Mhm.
podcast as much as I enjoy it.
What?
Oh.
PvP is too important.
Plot twist.
Bum, bum,
Sweaty,
bum.
enjoy.
It is what it is.
You solo, my guy.
Nothing
I
different.
love you. You got it. You got this.
Try going to
I'll
chat
give you
now.
footage.
You'll be able to.
And then obviously that
Um,
leaves PvP.
So can I
for
slide a question in the
shagging?
middle?
I think.
Yeah, you can.
I have a question for both of you then.
What's up?
It's interesting, Sweaty, that you pick podcasting to marry. I really actually like this question because when it comes, you said marry podcasting, and Native, you said you would kill podcasting.
Mhm.
Is that a longevity thing that you see out of podcasting, Sweaty?
Absolutely. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. So Destiny was a catalyst, and I'm not going to use that as my main priority here, but it was a catalyst in terms of a social network. When it comes to IRL local people, I just don't vibe with them. Like, I don't know. A lot of people in my local area, believe it or not, are like super egotistical. and
Canadians.
place. Yeah, like I'm just like you guys, like I can't even have a conversation with you where I can come in here, be my fucking dumbass self, and I don't know, like it introduced me to my people, I guess. So that's why I hold it up as high as I do.
Nerd alert.
Well, it is what it is.
No, I feel him on that. Like podcasting is cool, man. Like I never listened to podcast until I listened to my first podcast I ever listened to was a Raiders podcast, right? It was Locked On Network, the Raiders podcast. And I listened to that and I was like, oh, it's actually kind of cool. And it was a long ass drive, bro. I was like recycling playlists and shit like that. And then the podcast kind of thing came up and then like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I left it alone. Years later, I was taking my father-in-law down to the airport in Ontario. Yeah. And so as I'm driving back home, I'm like, man, let me see if there's like a podcast about Destiny. Cause I just started my content creation in Destiny on YouTube. Like, let me see if there's something there. And then that's when I found all the Owl Sector Alliance, right? I found all that. I found Two Titans and a Hunter and all that. And I wasn't feeling Two Titans and a Hunter. I love you guys, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then I ended up finding GDC and like listening to them and then got invited to be on the show after I joined the Discord. And then from there, I was like, bro, I like this. I like podcasting. This is dope. And then I heard Sweaty on a show as well.
What a nerd.
We were both like very similar timings. I think both on GDC and Potato Thumbs podcast, right?
Yep.
And I heard you talking about like I think it was Fluffy that had asked you like, oh, so are you bringing back Blueberry Lounge? And I was just like, man, I have no idea who this dude is, but I'm gonna type because I was about to start my own. I was like, let me just type this dude. Let's see what's up. And rap, boom.
Here we are.
Found my brother right there. That's my brother.
There's a fun fact. My first ever GDC episode I listened to was Natives, and then like 2 weeks later, I was playing with him, and he's like, "Dude, you should be on the show." I was like, "Nah, I don't want to be on the show." I was like, "That's not my thing." And then I did. And then now we run a podcast. I'm like, dude, it's crazy.
Bro, it's true. Like when I had first talked to you about that, I was just like, wow, like you can keep a conversation. You're fun. You're entertaining. You're animated. Like I was like, this is a perfect podcast person. Like what the hell? Why is he not on a podcast yet? I was like, I can listen to you all day. Like you have enthusiasm. It's awesome, man. I'm so glad you guys did DPS.
Well, yeah, 100%. And what's more is like, Panda, as an example, I think I actually discovered Panda on Twitch before all of the podcasts because I lurk and I tune in every once in a while, and I'm always looking for the people that aren't exactly like the fucking Frostbolts or whatever, like you know what I'm saying. And I vibe with them, but
streamers.
A lot of the time,
I'm legit trash next to Frosty. That's a bad dude.
Well, so am I, dude. Like,
bro, I 1v him right now. 1v1.
I remember the name
challenge,
and then I started seeing the name around in Discord, and next thing you know, here we are. And I was like, damn, like I wish I would have reached out to that guy earlier and not been such a recluse to myself because I'm socially awkward that way, believe it or not. Because once you get me talking, I'm good. But when it comes to like a new setting, new people, I'm pretty reserved because, well, let's face it, I'm a fucking freak. In my own
real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, Sweaty. Like you're saying, like recluse and like introvert and stuff like that, dude. When you get to talking, though, you have the most positive energy out of like anybody in the room, dude. It's like I could listen to you talk all the time, dude. It gives me inspiration listening to you on your podcast, especially like when you're getting back into jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, and like the passion that comes from your voice. It is like intoxicating.
The positivity is infectious. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Super positive person, like a light in the room, man.
I make a point to be that way because, in my opinion, I don't think enough people reinforce that positivity when it comes to a public space that way. Certainly on the internet. Like, holy fuck, dude. It's so easy to find fuck this guy, fuck that guy, Bungie's making this mistake, this company's making that. Like, who fucking wants to listen to that shit? In my opinion, this is just me speaking for myself, in my opinion. But if you're that person that needs that type of attention and you know that it works, you're a fucking coward. And the only reason you keep doing it is because you get the attention. So why not take the different route where it's harder to get that attention. But for a fact, it's not even that you want the attention, it's that you want genuine relationships and not just this. I don't know. It's just how I look at it, I guess. And I feel like it's more rewarding to be transparent, to be genuine, to be honest, even when you're not okay. And just, communicate that. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going through something right now. Like, here's a little bit about what's going on. I'm just dealing with it. I'll be back whenever the time is right. And we'll revibe. We'll reconnect.
Yeah.
That's just the way that I am,
Yeah.
Should have your own talk show.
That's better than
you could
what
be
I did.
like Canada's like Ricky Lake or something like that.
Oh, here we go.
I would
keeping the
Go to
vibe,
the-
bro.
go to the-
Yo-yos, tech decks.
Yo-yo.
We got to go Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a better
You're not
way
gonna
than
go
I
with
did
Jerry
it, though,
Springer?
Sweaty, right? Like you say, that's.
Jerry.
I mean, but Sweaty, to your point, Sweaty, like you did what you're saying is way better than what I did, right? Like I'm going through some stuff. I got some stuff I got to deal with right now, and I'll be back. Unlike me, who ditched
here
all
we
my
go.
boys.
Oh,
I'll own it. I ditched all my boys, and they almost went full Blade Vampire Hunter on me, and came and got me. But yeah,
We did.
the positivity that I joke and I say toxic positivity, but that's that overwhelming, really good vibe feel that you put out. It's infectious, bro. It's a mood for a day whenever you pop in and you're like, "What up, bros?" It's good. You know who else is really good about that too? Who you have similar personalities is Fluffy.
yes.
I was
You two
waiting for
guys
that. I knew you were going to say Fluffy.
You two
I
guys
look
have
up to that guy for that.
You two guys have the very same though, like, hey, how are you doing? Like, what's going on? Good morning. Here's what's happening. There's a few people that I look for in the mornings as pop up and say hey, and you guys are two of them.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I feel that with Fluffy, man. Like, of course, with Sweaty too, but like with Fluffy, like, man, that dude is just awesome. Like, there's nothing else to say but awesome. Like, he's the guy, Like, he's the dude. How cool is his like life too? Like, DJing, music, snowboarding. Like, this guy is just living the best life, and I love it, man. And when I read Fluffy's like messages, whether it's DMs or in the Discords, like, I hear it in his voice as well. I hear him talking in his voice. Yeah, it's dope, man. I love Fluffy.
And not even that with Fluffy too. Like, I got a random DM today from Fluffy. He's like, "Hey, I just learned this on how to edit the podcast, and it's very helpful. This will help you out." So he's very supportive of other people in the same space, right? He wants everyone to thrive. And Sweaty is the same way. We've had some deep conversations about trying to spread the wealth across the different Discords and having deep conversations, and the positivity is there definitely for you. And we can tell when you're having a bad day because you're off, right?
Yeah.
But everyone's allowed to have those off days, and it's at that point it's someone else's turn to pick up the mantle for a little bit to give you a break. So it's definitely what we strive for over here in this community is the positivity. Any toxic people, there's no warning. You're just gone, right?
So
what
I was going to say was, so like I was listening to you guys, your previous episode, and I got to be honest, like one of the things I enjoyed it a lot about it was it was a very real episode. Like, and we all have I don't know, like like you guys were saying earlier, like we all have like lives outside of this, like Fluffy, like everybody has an interesting life. Everybody's got a lot of things going on, and yeah, we all run like a gaming podcast, Discord, whatever. But I think I appreciate the shows more where like you get to know the person a little bit better behind the microphone and the personality behind everything. And like you guys were just like, hey, listen, today's show, we're just gonna just talk and just shoot the shit and see what happens. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed just listening to you guys talk because it was just like, hey, we're just two friends just hanging out and chilling. Like I know like when we started this thing, like one of the things that we like, it took us a while to get it started because we wanted. I mean, a lot of it was, I think, at least on my end, I'm not going to speak for everybody. There was some like, should we do this? Like, can we do this? I don't know if we can do this. Like, some stuff out there, but like, it was like, okay, as long as we keep it like a conversation, like what we do in our not private chat, but we have our own little group chat. We talk in like every day, and it's like, as long as we keep it that, I think it'd be interesting. Like you guys, like that last show, like I thought it was amazingly interesting, and Yeah, I think I love listening to stuff like that. So it reaffirms me of like, hey, we can have those episodes too, where we just sit like even tonight, like let's just sit and chat. I'm cool with it. Like you guys are both great dudes, and I enjoy just talking to you. So.
Well,
I love that you said that because it was kind of crazy because I literally messaged Sweaty after the show, after I edited the show and put it out, and I was just like, bro, like that was enjoyable, like that was just a lot of fun, and all of our shows are enjoyable, regardless if it's Destiny heavy or not. But like that one was very heavy and just us catching up and saying what's up, like just talking to shit, and like I had the most fun, even like editing. I was sitting there listening, and I was like sitting there listening to it when I should be skipping forward, finding different things. I was just like listening. I was enjoying, bro. Like it was really cool.
You kept the part in there when I was chasing my cat.
I had to. I couldn't cut that out.
But I think
okay.
Sorry, I'll keep this short because I want you to hold on to your thought there, Panda. Just to keep this short, coming back full circle, so I mentioned something about my IRL people, right? Coming back full circle to the community at large. There's something to be said about the humanity that's behind what we have here as not just a group, but like as a podcast in group, I guess, like Blueberry Lounge, the Guardian Hub, Potato Thumbs, Guardian Downcast to some degree. Like whenever, like I consider you guys to be more my friends than my IRL friends. And I'm not joking. Yeah. I tell that to my wife, for fuck's sakes. And whenever I'm having an off day, I say, babe, like this is what's going on. I'm going through something. Like, do you mind if I talk to the guys about this? Just so that way, if you walk out of the room and you hear me talking about it, you know what's going on. Cool. And that's what I do because y'all are detached from the situation, which allows me the freedom to like actually really explore whatever it is that's going on. And everybody goes through shit. And I think there's a lack of mental health resources. This might sound a little biased to some degree to a listener that might be out there, and my apologies, but especially for men, in my opinion, there isn't enough resources. So if us men can work together to just hold each other down so we don't do something foolish, so that way, all the better. And I'm a big advocate for mental health, especially for men. Not just men, obviously, but being a person that is a man and understanding that, thinking to myself, oh, I'm not allowed to have emotions. I'm not allowed to feel a certain way. I'm not allowed to talk about things because that'll show weakness. Like, that's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Reach out to your friends.
Amen.
Tell them how you feel. Be vulnerable. Allow that freedom because
preach, brother, preach.
After you let go of that initial pressure, you've processed things, you've had an opportunity to do that, you can go back to the situation with a fresh mind and better deal with it. And that's kind of why I approach things the way that I do, because we're all fucking human, and it's just foolish to deny the humanity behind everything. But I don't know, that's just my method behind the madness, if you will.
Well, it's definitely infectious. Sorry, go ahead, Bill.
I was just gonna say, just real quick, you know how I said you bring a light to the room? You bring so much fucking realism, it's insane. And that is another thing I truly enjoy about listening to you, is like, you're the realest person in the room and you don't hold anything back. No filter, open book. And I just want to say again, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I definitely feel that, Sweaty. When I went through my divorce, these guys here, I was in contact with them pretty much every other day to keep me through what's going through my head. I think as a gender of men, it's tough to break things down because you're so in tune and you're brought up, at least in my generation, is like, you have to provide, you have to do this. There's no room for you to be weak. You can't falter down. You just got to battle through it. You got to keep going. And most men won't openly admit, or will go see a therapist to talk to them with their struggles, because it's so grained into them. You must support your kids. You must support your wives, your family. You got to be the higher person no matter what's going on. And I'm a big advocate for mental health like you are, especially going through my divorce and learning some stuff. But I've always told people in the various communities, hey, if you need to listen, reach out to me. Send me a text message. And there's some people who have actually reached out to me, say, hey, I'm just having a rough day. I want to talk. Let's go. What are we talking about? So there's that aspect of this group of communities throughout the Discord. They're like, if I'm not available, I would say, hey, go check out this person. They're going to be a great guy, a good resource for you. There's not enough of that around. Say, hey, go talk to this group of people. They're going to lift you up no matter what's going on in your life or what's going on in their life. They're in the middle of a PvP match. Hang out for a minute, and then they'll stop what they're doing after the match, and they'll just talk with you.
100%.
Rich, I want to piggyback off of that too. So you're talking about, therapy and everything else, and we've addressed the mental health thing before, and it's going to be an ongoing thing. So I appreciate you bringing that up. I just wanted to kind of touch base as well that when it comes to therapy, like sometimes it doesn't work for people, and in multiple different ways, right? Like it may not be maybe the therapist that doesn't work for you, stuff like that. For me, like I was open to therapy, but it never worked for my schedule. So like all the therapists, everything else in my area work from 9 to 4, right? And I bumped around to different places, and I took the time out of my day for 2 days trying to take that hour on my lunch break and, really dig into it. And I couldn't because I worked such a cutthroat job, a blue collar job, that like me taking that hour away took money out of my pocket. Right. And so I felt like I was trapped and I couldn't do it. But then I had you guys, like, this is like my therapy group. And so anybody out there listening, if you have that group or if you have that one friend that you can rely on, use that. That's going to be your best therapy method. And of course, explore other options. But if they don't work, you do have a backing, and you have a backing with us. Reach out to us. Our DMs are always open. And yeah.
So I know that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I'm not forgetting Panda right now. I know he had something to say. I haven't forgotten.
Oh, go ahead, Panda. Sorry.
I've gotten much more patient in my older age. No, it's so when I first it's funny. The conversation of a podcast started with maybe a frustration on my part of a lack of I originally wanted to do a podcast on really in-depth PvE stuff. That was my thing. And then I realized I was like, oh well, massive breakdowns. Like why would I do that? They're way better at that than I could ever hope to be. When you've got
those guys, bro, the calculations.
I'm telling you, bro, when you've got somebody
it's over now, but
on the team doing stuff. I'd love to pick that dude's brain sometime. Anyway, so we kept talking and Rodimus does what Rodimus does best. He pokes here and there, and he'll be like, "Hey, what do we do?" Or he'll go, "Hey, I set this up. Here's this," and so he kind of pushed us and guided us along. But what ended up happening in the overall message that I pushed to everybody and that we all agreed on is that it would always be a conversation. And wherever that conversation went, it kind of went. There's always a loose guideline. Like tonight, there's a loose guideline. Did I know we were going to go down the being positive versus negative and the mental health aspect road? Hell no. Do I love that we did? Hell yeah. Let's ride this rock out, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love conversations. In my mind, so everybody knows, the first podcast I ever listened to was Joe Rogan episode 2.
How old are you?
Shut the
fucking yikes, bro.
Well, Rogan didn't start his podcast till just like a year or two ago, right?
That's right.
Pretty
He's
sure.
been around a couple of years. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
I gotta Google it. Hold on.
I mean,
He's
even his
only been
podcast
around
evolved as it went on, right? Like it never
right.
where
But
that
it's always been a
podcast is now.
conversation.
That's right. That's what I was leading into.
Point.
Yep.
It's always been a conversation. He's not he's got an agenda, right? Somebody comes on there like, Fluffy, you come on my show. You just wrote a book. I'd like to come on the Joe Rogan podcast. Nate just, made a game. I want to go on DPS and talk to the boys. But that's like at the very end, well, you wrote a book, 2 hours later. Like the meat and potatoes in the middle is what I care about. Like I love everything that just happened. It's great because everybody's got their own path and their own story and different approaches. And I like you guys' approach. Like Native will randomly pop into my stream and I'm like, he won't say nothing, then all of a sudden he'll Native resubscribed. Sweaty will pop
comment
in.
nerd.
Yeah, comment nerd. And then leave a lurk and then leave.
That's not me, bro. That's not me. It's Coderson. Fuck out of here. I don't say that.
But,
I bring positivity to streams.
But no,
it's bullshit and you know it.
Now, here's what's
Except
even
for
more
Bills.
amazing.
Fuck Bills.
You're positively lying right now.
Listen, the best questions in our community clearly come from Mr. Monkey, but all of this came from a shag, marry, kill question. Let us all not forget.
Very true. Very true.
That's crazy. Damn, bringing it back down to the beginning there.
Yeah, bring it all back.
Is that a full circle back to the questions?
Yes, it was. Another transition
Dude,
from Panda.
Another good one, man. That's a six.
Quick. I just want to say one more thing on. I just want to ping off of you, Bill. What you were talking about with mental health, right? Because I've dealt with a lot of that shit when it comes to PTSD, fucking anxiety, and all that bullshit. Like finding the right therapist, or we just called them docs in the army. Like it was a rough thing, right? So my first one, it was an absolute shit show, and like I went in there. And, I called him sir because he's a civilian, shit like that. This is while I was still in. And, did all that kind of stuff. Did all the respectful things. And this guy, like, came at me like, oh, do you think about your family? You think about this? You think about that? Blah, blah, blah. And it fucking sparked in me. And I just cussed this motherfucker out, Like, it didn't work. And I was command referred because I had an incident or two that put me into what in the Army we call behavioral health, right? So it's definitely important to make sure that you find the right person, because the second person that I got referred to after that was this older guy. He's probably in his 60s, 70s or something like that. And like he started it off with like, look, I've never been in the Army. I've never been in combat. I've never seen people killed or anything like that. And he just started off with that, and like, but I've been doing this a long time, and I can help you, get rid of your situations, or what you're dealing with. It was rough, bro. Like, I'll be honest, it was rough, but this guy fucking set me like, hey, there's some exercises that I want you to do. Go to the grocery store, walk down aisles, this, and that, and the other, and it worked. It worked. So for those out there that are dealing with mental health, and then you finally see a therapist and it doesn't work out, it's not because that, it's just not going to work. Therapy, it works. You just got to find the right provider, the right person to sit there and make it happen. Like, seriously,
you got to push yourself too, because like once that first one doesn't work, it's easy to make excuses.
It's easier,
and you want to close up, and you don't want to do it anymore. You just write it off, stuff like that. Yeah. Like for me, like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I kind of gave up on that train because I realized that my time schedule wouldn't work for it, and logistically, I couldn't do it. And so that's why I turned to these guys, and they had my back through a lot of stuff. And it almost got to a point where like that, this is my therapy session, and I don't need to go to somebody, because the more that I push myself to go do that, the more like anxious I get, because I know I'm losing out on money, I'm losing out on time, stuff like that. And it made for like a very horrible experience. Like, I ended up like judging the therapist, like, who are you to tell me, what's right, what's wrong, stuff like that, because I just wasn't in the right headspace. And I found out that I could never be in the right headspace in that time allotment, because I was hustling, and I still hustle every day to try to get what I can get out of the day. And so it's like, once I'm done at like 5 o'clock, all shops are closed, man. I couldn't go see anybody. And they were like, yeah, we take our last appointment at 4. And I was like, well, that's not going to work, man. That's not going to work. Yeah. Like, can you just extend it to 5? I know you're open till 5. Oh, we can't do that because we close at 5. And I'm like, I need help, bro.
We close. Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I got faced with. And I was like, crap. So basically what I'm trying to say is
knives and shoelaces.
Yeah. God. So I extended it out to another kind of therapy session, and this works for me. So it's like, therapy can be whatever. It can be you going outside in the woods and staring up into the trees, if that's what does it for you. Find your therapy, find your zen, find your center, and just live in it, man.
Yeah, I find mine in the ocean, and my son is the same way.
In the middle of the ocean?
That too.
Are you okay out there?
Not in the middle of the ocean. We have a pal that flies us back to shore. A Polaris or even a Jet Tricon.
God, I can't believe you did that right now.
Did I?
Holy crap! Oh my God!
It's a little MacGuffin to keep it going. Anyways, no.
Let's go on to the next question, quick.
Being in the beach in the ocean, like, is like a rejuvenation, bro. Like, it's crazy. Being in the forest, being in anything, and there's actual science behind that, like with subatomic particles and neutrinos and stuff like that. That actually makes you. It boosts you up, instead of being.
Mine's the energy from the mountains. Like when I go out to the mountains and I just sit at the top of one, like on on a parkway or something like that, I'll just pull off. I'll get out on a bench and just stare out into the mountains. And dude, it's like the most relaxed and the most centered I've ever felt. And once I found that, I'll go out there at least, a couple times a year and just sit there by myself and just let it decompress.
Everyone will find that one spot where they can go to where they can just shut everything else out in the world and just listen or people watch or be in the moment. And I think as far as resources available to you, everything's at our fingertips now. So there's apps out there that helps you focus or helps you find your center. If you find a quiet spot, some people use yoga, some people go lift, some people run, some people will just sit there and veg on a couch. Some people will go outside and go camping or in a hammock.
And there's seasons for all of that too. Like the reason I'm diving into jiu-jitsu as much as I am right now is because for the past 3, 4, 5 months, I've just been sitting in front of a computer vegging out, and I haven't been doing anything active. Because winter and snow in Canada is a serious
you really
problem.
can't go anywhere.
But now that the snow is melting, the sun's starting to come out, and I can actually feel the heat of the sun against the back of my neck. Like it kind of brings it back full circle to what you guys are talking about. That feeling at the beach, that feeling of going through the forest, that feeling of doing something outside of the four walls that you call your home. And for me, like there's a lot of benefit that I enjoy behind jiu-jitsu. My physique is starting to get better. My belly's starting to get a little bit smaller. I lost a little bit of weight, but I gained it back. However, here's the difference is that my belly's still getting smaller and I'm retaining strength. My shoulders are getting broader. My chest is getting broader. So I'm retaining the strength, but the weight. It's because I'm turning fat into muscle. So I'm starting to feel a certain innate confidence. And by that confidence, a proxy benefit of that confidence is that I'm not so in my head that I can't deal with what's in front of me. And I'm able to be a lot more calm whenever there's a real situation. I'm allowed to process things a little bit better. When I'm saying these things, this is just my experience. I'm not trying to tell anybody, oh, you got to go do jiu-jitsu. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying that through my experience, the things that I've been through, that's what has helped me to be able to take that next step and not have the ankles and my knees flutter with that step and feel like I'm going to fall on the absolute next step flat on my face again type of analogy.
I'm not going to lie. Yesterday, when you turned your camera on and you didn't have a hat on, nothing like that, clean cut, you had your jiu-jitsu stuff on, I was like, bro, I mean, if I was a female, there may be some moistness going on. I mean, I'm just saying. I was like, dude, you had like the shirt with like the sleeve tattoo looking thing on the shoulder, like the cool pants and stuff. Physique looking on point. I was like, dang, son. Like he's taking care of himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Is like he's taking care of himself, and it shows. Like it's awesome to see you in your moment like that.
Yeah. Whereas when I wasn't taking care of myself, I was just like, especially if it was an off day, like I had an off day today, as an example. I didn't even touch into this because I didn't feel the need to go into that. But just as an example, there was a moment where I got like red in the face, angry at work today. And honestly, if this would have been a couple of months ago, it would have ruined my entire fucking day. I wouldn't have been able to move on from it. I would have just been angry all day long. But now it's like, okay, I dealt with it. I went through the process that I had to, and I left it at work. I didn't take it home with me.
Yep. I always say, if something ruins your morning, don't let it ruin your evening. Just let it go. Deal with it in that moment. Let it go. Because if you start bringing that stuff home, oh my God, the amount of problems that start happening.
Yeah. As soon
but
as
I will say, there's
home.
a time for everything. It's okay if you have an off day and you happen to bring it home. That's going to happen. And if you expect that it's not, then you're already setting yourself up for failure. So give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. When those days happen, reach out to your people.
Yep.
And play.
Got your people.
No, Raider, no.
And
I don't.
Yeah, like if
I
I'm
didn't say
but-
it.
What was the next question, Rodimus?
Yeah.
do
What
not do it
was
for
the next question?
all I was gonna say, I actually have a question, kind of piggybacking off what Kobe was saying. Do you guys find like do you have sort like like Kobe for jujitsu? Is that your time to like decompress in a way, like something you can look forward to? Like for me, like my decompression time is my car. Like when I'm driving home from work, I might take like the long way home, just give myself some extra time to just like relax and listen to some music and clear my thoughts. So I'm not walking in the door because I know I've had a shitty day at work, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to like some music that I know is gonna calm me down a little bit, and I can just relax, and I can roll the windows down, and I can just by the time I get home, I'm fine. I might complain to my wife about the fact that like, today sucked, but I'm not gonna be like in the mood like the rest of the night, just like pissed off by every little thing that's going on in the house. Like, is there something everybody else is like use to help with them to decompress or anything like that? Like, is there certain
Alcohol.
something
I got 2 answers for you.
Alcohol.
Lots of alcohol.
Answer number
It
1.
works. Not healthy, but it works.
I don't have any musical instruments anymore, and I've been playing guitar since I was 11 years old. So, and I made this decision on purpose as a tactical decision because I hadn't played the damn thing in 5 years since becoming a dad. Now, I'm not blaming my child because that's the most cowardice fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. But at the same time, if you have something that looks interesting, it's no longer yours. So now, jiu-jitsu is time out of my home. Not only is it time out of my home, it's only an hour. And the amount of benefits so you could go to jiu-jitsu with your chest puffed out, and chances are you're not going to have a good night because you're going in with ego. You think you're going to be all that in a bag of chips, and then you're going to come home a crumpled bag of plastic. However, as you guys are well aware,
I love the analogy.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? It rolls so beautifully off the tongue.
It did.
As you guys are aware, that's not how I roll. I can't do that. So I'm a very genuine, honest, transparent person. I went in there saying, this is where I'm at. I've never done this before. I'm scared as hell, but I'm ready to fucking do this. And by the end of it, you're doing something you're fucking terrified of. Like, obviously, getting entangled with guys that are 3 times. I'm a small dude. I'm 5'6", and I'm rolling people the size of Rodimus. No offense, I love you, buddy. But seriously, like the innate fear of being in a public space without the training that, well, this massive dude could just want whatever it is that I have and just bully me and take it, and I can't do anything about it. You face those fears whenever you're rolling these people. You take out that negative energy when you're doing this physical activity with people, and you walk away with a better understanding, not only of yourself, but you walk away with a better understanding of how to control your emotions, and you eliminate insecurity. And the insecurity is the root of all evil, in my opinion. That's the person that brings a gun to a knife fight because they're insecure that they're going to lose. So it does so much for me mentally. It allows me to exert that negative energy, and I get to have an honest conversation with my coach and be like, this is how I dealt with this situation. What could I have done better? Take positive, constructive criticism, and from those lessons, apply it to my larger life, if that makes sense.
I think it does, yeah.
God, you have a way with words, man.
Wow, I was listening to the Sweaty Spooks lecture. I noticed something. I feel like Bell and Panda, there's a younger version and an old version of both of you.
Wow.
Same with Danger and with Rodimus. I was like looking at you guys' faces. I was like,
oh my God, shut the fuck up right now. I will never unsee this now.
Look at it. Look at
it.
Look at it.
He just
so Danger, Bell, your older
than
self. You
Dude,
got
yeah,
it right
I'm older than Panda.
Shut the hell up, bro.
Did you see his face when I said that? He's
like 19. Get out of here.
What? 19, my ass.
Get out of here, child. No.
I act like a 19-year-old. That doesn't mean I am one.
I think I'm the oldest in the room.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say Panda's a stud.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm sorry. You said Danger and Rich. Like they look like the young and old. I'm like, I can't unsee it.
It's
now,
the glasses.
they
I think it's
have
the glasses. The glasses are on, bro. Like the glasses are on. They're very similar.
Take your glasses off. No.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's still there. It's still
DNA
there.
test. DNA
I love
test.
how animated Bell
Holy
is.
shit.
And,
Oh my God.
Greg and Rich are cousins. So
Hey,
here we go.
It's possible.
You never know. I refuse to do a DNA test because the federal government can track me at that point.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's other reasons.
What's our next question?
That's from Jaeger Moose.
It's from Jaeger Moose.
Yeah,
I
I changed his name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Question for the dudes.
Question-
What would you say is your and your co-host signature hat accessories
They do not
Add
need to be the
accessories?
same.
Oh,
Oh, they
God,
do
here
not
we
need to be
go.
the same.
What? So, like, what's
Say
the
it one more
signature
time?
thing that we wear?
I'm sorry.
What would
It's
you
your
say?
hat / accessory?
What would you say is your and a co-host signature hat accessory? They do not need to be the same.
hat or accessory? I'm kind of upset that Bill didn't wear a headband tonight.
Mm.
I'm deeply.
Here it goes.
There we
Look at that.
go.
Look at that beautiful head of hair.
Look
Oh, I love it. I love
You
it.
got the peacock going on right
He's
now.
looking more like Fluffy
There.
now.
There we go. Okay, so
He's
there's
trying
one.
to impress a female with that peacock.
So, so Greg wears peaky style hats from time to time with it. Greg, I want to see you in a nice 5-panel sometime. So,
Okay.
my
What is a
5-panel's
5-panel?
not hanging. So it looks very similar to.
Like a Kangol or something like that? Is it-
So you see how this panel behind. You see this
Good
hat
enough.
behind me. You see this hat behind me.
Yeah.
How this is an 8-panel hat. So a 5-panel hat is the back 4 panels, and then the front 4 panels are
one.
all combined into one.
Is that why it's 5 panels? Because
So
it has
you
5.
have 4 across the back and 1 in the front. So it has it stays nice and sleek to the head, but you get a nice flat front across the front instead of a seam like this. I'm a hat guy. That's where this question came from. I'm sure.
Isn't the one you sent? Isn't the one you
Greg
sent me
and
a
Greg
5-panel?
It's a 6-panel, I think. A 6 or an 8.
I'll go grab it.
A
What'd you say,
standard,
Jake?
a standard baseball cap is a 5-panel as well.
You guys just gave me a brilliant fucking idea. And I want to know if you guys are down for the idea sometime. So when it comes Christmas time, we all know the idea of a Secret Santa, right? You know, everybody agrees. You throw names into a hat. Everybody pulls a name out of a hat. So what if we did this for podcast hosts that want to participate or whatever, and we could all open it together at the same time? So let's say, for example, Panda, Danger, Rodimus, Bell, Raider, and myself, we all agree. So we pull a name out of a hat, get a random name, and we're like, okay, I'm going to go get some gifts from my local area, be it like snacks that you may not have in your local area, maybe some postcards or just some type of stuff that y'all don't have, and just share a little bit of our lives, and then here's where you would have to agree to it, because you have to share your address, obviously, because we're mailing stuff to each other. Yeah. And once all the packages are received from all groups, then we just kind of all open it together.
I'm down for that.
Sounds so
I
cool.
sent them Christmas cards.
Yeah.
He sent us Christmas cards last Christmas.
Jake has Christmas cards, so I'm totally down.
I'd be down for that. Have a certain dollar amount limit.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like anything crazy, like $20 or something like that. You know, few snacks, maybe a few things you would find or around the local area.
Well, if you get Sin, you just send them some salsa verde Doritos, and you'll be okay.
Please, because I can't get them here in Canada. I looked.
Oh no,
I'm on the Blazing Buffalo Ranch train right now.
I see Danger. He's itching to say something.
If you send me all dressed potato chips, I will be the happiest man in the entire world. I'm just throwing that out there. I love those things so much.
My daughter loves the ketchup potato chips.
What does that say?
Do you have your
Broncos?
Do you have
Raider
your own
hats? He missed that
Raider
whole
hat?
conversation.
Who the fuck said Broncos?
I did.
As you're wearing a Lions hat.
Bro.
You see look on his face?
This guy.
All right, who wants to update Raider? He completely missed that whole conversation.
Hey, we're doing a Secret Santa for podcast hosts.
Yeah.
If the other hosts are listening,
It's April.
Raider wants.
Are we
Like
blind
you said-
We'll do it
calendars?
at Christmas time, bro.
Listen, we're busy people. We're trying to plan ahead. Okay, just roll with it. Nod. Say, all right,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Just agree you're going to spend $25 and shipping.
Yep.
Yeah, but $25 is going to be easy.
Damn, I look like a head coach right now.
We can just get a Jimmy Garoppolo jersey and send it to him. That's going to be $25 by the end of the week.
Jesus.
But I mean, I'll even throw this
Don't send me
idea in
that
the mix.
shit,
How
bro.
cool would it be to receive a handwritten, like, little letter and some pictures of the family of like IRL stuff and some snacks and some other little trinkets, and just like send it amongst each other? Like, I think that would be so fucking cool.
You know what
I'll
I'm gonna
definitely have to
send?
get a Rodimus Top 10 T-shirt made by then.
There you go.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna. Whoever I do,
I will,
is
I will,
gonna
I will
get-
buy that.
Whoever I do is gonna get some of Chuck and Willow's hair, because I swear to God, that stuff will never leave your house once you have it.
Bro,
It's in Bell's eyes right now.
I'll make a shrine.
That sounds like you're sending crabs.
I got this from PTP, the
that's
last
right.
Christmas one.
Hey!
I got this from the Secret Santa. This, as well as it's in the freezer, but like the bullets, whiskey bullets, like whiskey like cubes or whatever the fuck. Like it was like a 6-pack of
airplane
like the
bottles.
little, dope. And I felt like
I like it.
feel like I did not enough.
By the way, Jake, you need to update your Christmas cards though. I want you to be in the same pose as Scoot, where you're like looking back at the camera like
Oh, absolutely.
like that.
Yes.
Oh, you guys gotta be all American up too. You gotta be all red, white, and blue.
Oh, that'd be a 14th for sure.
Pitty's on a like cut off vest of like an American flag, and then some like swim trunks or something like that.
I have a cut off American flag shirt somewhere that says American as fuck.
I knew it,
But I don't
knew
ever
it.
You guys need to do
wear it.
the calendar,
Like,
the calendar of all the hosts and maybe
Yes,
some
calendar.
of your guests.
Yeah.
with Scoot being able to read now. Like I don't want her to be like American as fuck.
What was the pose that you had there, Bell? What pose? Like you're like side like this?
Oh yeah, it's
Something
like
Ooh, that's Mr. November worthy.
That's
Yeah,
it.
there you
It's
go.
over the shoulder.
Yeah, I told Lake, I was like, they're gonna do a calendar of me, and she was like, no.
well, she's a hater.
She
Okay,
was like, I ain't gonna have no other bitches be buying your calendar.
we're gonna put on the merchandise store.
Well, here you can tell Lake she's got two choices. She can do a 12-month calendar or a 365-day pull apart calendar. She's got to pick one.
Oh God.
And tell her it's not ladies; it's a bunch of dudes that are gonna be buying it.
That's what I told her. Shit.
Okay.
So I'm sure we can get 365 waffle sayings in a calendar.
Oh god,
Yeah,
we can get half of them in 3 days.
Is this it?
dude. Especially.
Oh!
Oh my God. Yes.
Give a little smoochy.
You fucking led me up to that.
I sure did, bro. Baited. You got you baited, my guy.
Just you're baited. Oh my god.
I wish somebody can somebody clip this right now for like the outtakes or something.
I don't know how to clip in Discord.
I can't
unless
do
you're
this with
OBS
you
streaming.
guys. I can't fucking do this with you guys.
Dylan, that be your Facebook picture now.
Wait, you need to change your streaming photo of you just doing this next to the photo of Belle. Just like,
Oh my god. I'm
Yeah.
fucking crying.
perfect.
So
Perfect.
as we're making Bell's new Twitch stream icon,
Oh my god.
Native,
I do
please
notice-
send that to Bill so that his new avatar can be that forever.
100%.
I know both of you are content creators. What made you decide to be a content creator?
Oh, that's a good one.
Am I starting?
Go for it.
All right, cool. Honestly, it comes back to the conversation that we had earlier. And it's also going to piggyback off of Panda a little. Now, earlier Panda had made reference where he loves PvE so much that he just wanted to start talking about it. And that's kind of where I was with PvP. When I first started looking for a community, when I first started trying to find out more about how I could get better, like really everything started with trials for me. And as silly as that might sound to y'all, and I'm willing to accept that, that's fine. I'll cheers to that, Panda.
All right, bro.
All right. Sorry, listeners. I gotta take a drink because I'm cheersing to Panda. Deal with it.
No, a pineapple IPA. Interesting, sir.
So, what sent me on this journey was the fact that I despised that I was so bad at PvP. I started with a 0.4 KD. I was really bad. And I'm not saying that I'm like fucking amazing. I'm fucking good or anything like that. That's not what I'm like. I'm not gloating. But again, coming back to my honest nature, coming back to my transparent nature, I just sought out on an adventure to improve, keeping an open mind to constructive criticism. And, at first I certainly found some criticism that was a lot more of the nature of secret agenda toxicity related. But I was able to decipher that, thankfully, because I had a little bit of life experience under my belt, coming from the background of Call of Duty, where you're rewarded, certainly in hardcore, for just running and spraying and being the first person to shoot. That's a strat that works there. Not so much in Destiny 2 PvP. So I had to answer some questions. I had to figure some shit out. And I also found that not a lot of people wanted to take someone of that caliber under their wing. And now that I'm in the situation that I'm in, I can understand why. It's not easy. And you don't mean to, but as a byproduct of wanting to do excellent performances, you kind of on take a little bit of well, we failed. So now I understand. But I literally beat my face against a trials wall. I couldn't get the information that I wanted. I wasn't finding people I was connecting with. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to set a beacon, if you will. A beacon where I'm just saying, hey, I'm just a regular person. I'm just a normal guy. I'm not anything special, but this is where I'm going. This is what I would like to accomplish. And this is how I would like to get there. Here's the questions that I have. And along the way, I would only get maybe one little piece of the jigsaw puzzle. And first, it landed on 2 Titans and a Hunter because I was at work one day and I was like, yo, I got 8 hours in a day that I could listen to something and I could just passively take in this information. The same exact reason that all of us had eventually found this community, not specifically to 2 Titans and a Hunter, but hey, I want to find some more information. So let me go see what I can find. Maybe other people found Raider through his YouTube or whatever it is. The fact is that we're looking to better ourselves through the knowledge of others that have done the work and to experience it ourselves and then get not just the fish, but how to catch a fish, tools, if you will, so that way we can continue to do things ourselves. Now, I had a really hard time doing that. It took me maybe, oh God, I would say 3 to 4 years before I really felt like I had the full toolkit. And once I had that toolkit, I wanted to give back because I'm a person of gratitude. I acknowledge that, and of course, at this kind of similar again, going back to what Panda said, while there's massive breakdowns. Think about PvP in that aspect. I mean, I got Frostbolt, I got ZK Mushroom to go up against, I got Grenader Jake, I got all these people that have Fallout. That guy has done so much shotgun testing, it's not even funny. But it wasn't about how can I be competitive with these people. It wasn't about that. As I would go on, and of course I would stumble at first, but as I would go on, I found that Destiny, for me, allowed more opportunities for relationships than it was competition. And once I kind of understood that, it was like, okay, well, what do I as an individual have to offer? And you always kind of learn those things as you go. You never know on day one. First stream starting up, I know that I'm going to be Mr. Positive and blah, blah, blah. You don't know those things until you start. So it starts with taking that first step and allowing, again, the vulnerability that I don't know everything. And I'm trying to do the best that I can. And this is where I'm at. And as you go, people start to see that transparency and they start to recognize that you're not bullshitting them. You're going to do the best that you can. You're going to give the best information that you can in the moment with what you have. And you just move from there. As simple as that. And I was like, I recognize within myself that I have a talent when it comes to speaking. I've never done any public speaking or anything like that. But just, I'm going to get real for a moment, and I don't want to like bring the podcast down or anything like that. But as a young man growing up, I had to deal with a lot of manipulation, specifically from women. The male models in my life growing up just weren't around. And it was because of that manipulation. And they had to be adults and do their thing. And my primary caregiver was a woman. So I had to learn those games at an early age. And moving forward from that, I learned how to speak in a way that is plain speech, in a way that is not confusing, if you will. So I was able to take that skill set and apply it to a situation where many of us are just trying to learn more to move forward with. So that's what I did. And here we are. I just wanted to give back in some sense because I recognize that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community. And any creator, no matter who you are, how large nor small, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's way better to stream or to do a podcast and to do this for it could even be 100 people, but if it only resonates with the one person, that's what makes it count. It doesn't matter the how many or anything like that. But whenever you really, okay, so here, when I get the DM or the feedback channel that, hey, you were speaking about this and that really resonated with me, and that really helped me in my time of need, that one person is what made it worth it for me. And that's why I continue to do it and just move forward with it.
Makes total sense. What about you, Native?
For
before you get banned,
just, like getting into it.
Yeah, did somebody take pictures?
Honestly, like it was just like a challenge, bro. Like I like to try new shit, you know. And I was watching, like, you know, one of my guys that I like to watch the most. I feel like you slept on. I mean, you got a shit ton of like subscribers and stuff like that. Sir Demetrius. Do you guys watch that guy or not? Anybody?
I don't watch much YouTube because I don't have the time. So
while you're driving,
I watch
super
those
safe.
stuff.
While you're driving,
Just tape it to your steering wheel. It'll be fine. Just put it down occasionally.
I actually have a stand
Honestly,
in my instrument cluster where I put my phone up there on a road trip where I'll watch shows while I'm driving.
So I'll be holding the steering wheel and my phone and just be like this. Huh.
Bro.
Yeah.
I at least have two hands on the wheel.
So no.
So
the other one's got my vape, you know. But
so
for me, for like when
he
it comes
steers
to
with
like,
his knee.
like just actually,
It's not his knee. It's like this the whole time.
Whoa. Just be like this. Anyways,
check that box now.
You have to watch another type of video for that, not Sir D. But the reason that I started this,
I mean, really though, really though.
The reason I started doing like content creation is because it was just a challenge, bro. Like I wanted to try it, you know. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to edit shit. Like when I got out the army, I was like, I really wanted to be a music producer. That was actually my thing, you know. And then the wife was just like, nah, you can't be doing that. You're going to these parties with all these women and shit like that. I was like, okay, love, I get it. I get it.
Damn it.
But I like the creativity type shit of it. And I was just like, you know, I was watching all these videos like Sir D, like I said, Frostbolt, Walla. Walla is one of my favorites too.
Dude,
when it comes
good.
to like Destiny. Like, bro, that dude is fucking crazy.
Another level.
Yeah. My man is it's not natural. Anyways, I was watching these and I was just like, man, I want to try, you know. And so I just tried and I did it, and it's a wrap, you know. I tried it, watched shit ton of YouTube, tried to, like, you know, do the best I could do, and that was that. And then, you know, it led me into the other content creation type shit, podcasting and, you know, yeah, streaming, which I'm still learning. And shout out to Dice because she fixes everything that I fuck up. So thank you, Dice.
Well, that's what I was about
I'm
to.
just switching. I'm switching to one game, Dice. I'm only going to be on there for a second. She's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Shout out to
So
Dice.
can I piggyback on Rodimus's question to you guys too? So
Yeah,
native
100%.
my introduction to you was through GDC. I'm also a first episode listened to Native Raider person, believe it or not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you were my first GDC episode as well.
Oh,
So my introduction to you was as a YouTube content creator. Because you didn't post a whole bunch in the GDC Discord at the time. But so that was where my knowledge of you came from. And then Sweaty, my knowledge of you came from obviously being within the community and hearing you on the shows and stuff too. But your chosen platform and my consumption of your content has always been through Twitch, through your live streams. You do zero to very little preconceived content, produced content. So now, Native, I know you're getting into streaming more. I've seen your game that shall not be mentioned streams pop up from time to time, and I do jump in and lurk, even if I don't say anything.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Even if I don't support the game, I support my friends. Anyway,
you don't support Bell. That's the motherfucker right there that's making this shit look bad.
I understand.
Chill, Bell.
Believe me, I get it completely. But my question is why did you choose Native? I know you said you like the creation aspect, but why did you choose YouTube as a preset creation platform versus Colby using Twitch as a live in the moment community platform for creation?
So I was like looking at the whole YouTube thing, and it just seemed like very like fun and inventive and shit like that. I never really like. I created a Twitch account from the first time when I started the whole Native Raider thing. Before it was J Native, that was my shit, and that was my gamer tag and all that. But I didn't really watch Twitch or nothing like that, So it was something that I like kind of looked into because I saw my guy Sweaty there, like doing his thing, and I was like, man, I want to try this too, Like I would love to try like streaming. Nervous as shit the first time, but I got drunk, so it was fine. And and it was easy enough, and like I think the reason that I went to Twitch was because, like, for one, I ain't gotta like sit there and fucking edit for 6 hours later. It's like one and done. Boom. Hey, stream's over. Peace, people. And that's it. And I was like, yo, this is nice. I like this. I don't have homework to do.
So, as a person that has gotten to know Raider over the past little while, I think I could add to his answer from an outside perspective, if that makes sense. And Native, please cut me off, correct me at any point if I'm mistaken.
You're probably right, bro. Go for it.
You're cut off.
So we all know the guy rarely gets a day off. That's the first thing that comes to mind. The guy is a fucking workhorse. He works his ass off. And I got to give the man props for that. So not only is he working his ass off, but at the time like he said, he didn't even participate in Twitch. I would almost beg to say that he probably didn't even know it existed or was a thing.
I knew it was a thing. Come on now.
Okay, so but he hadn't been okay. Sorry, let me reword this. He hadn't been exposed.
You showed me it.
No, I'm talking about before your starting point, before you and I met.
Yeah.
You hadn't been exposed to Twitch enough to know what it had to offer.
My son talked about it a couple times, and I was like, "Oh, cool, whatever."
Cool. So I'm looking at time constraints. I'm looking at content that you could put out in your, you could probably do an hour here, an hour there, or a couple hours here before going to bed. Maybe put something together and then put it all together within the editing process and then put it out and see what happens. And that was kind of like your first taste of it. Now, that's something that you could have done in your spare time. But then, of course, whenever you and I had met, I had shown you a different way of approaching the content creation aspect of things where you didn't have to do the homework. And it was just like, just be yourself. Like, I don't, like Panda said, I don't do any sort of pre-planned content creation. I just kind of go live and see what it is. And that's kind of the most raw content where the most beautiful moments happen, because you legitimately don't know what's going to happen when you hit go live on that day. And I kind of see that being a major factor, I guess, is mostly revolving around your work schedule when it comes to your origination of starting content creation.
No, it's 100%, bro. Like, it just made it so easy, like, to sit there and just stream, Yeah. What the fuck is licorice.com, bro? What is it? I'm afraid to click on it. I don't know what this is.
My daughter bought me a sampler box. So I'm a big fanatic of black licorice. I love the taste of it.
I respect that.
Damn.
So
that's a very touchy subject when it comes to the candy world too.
It's so good.
So I got six
you guys both love
containers of different types of black licorice.
Panda's disappointed.
So they also have a caramel website and a pretzel website.
Yeah, I want the pretzels.
Yeah, that's what I'm posting.
Caramel and the pretzel. Okay, hold on. Say it. Say this word.
Pretzel?
No, the C word, not the P word.
Caramel.
Caramel.
The Canadian boy says caramel.
Yeah, of course he does. He also says
I think caramel is a South thing.
Instead of process, it's a process.
I think caramels a South thing. We have like a whole area like Carmel Station, like in Charlotte.
Yeah,
and when I was growing up, it was caramel, and there was not an extra vowel in there to me, so I've always just said caramel.
Is it soda or pop, or you guys are from
soda?
Coke, brother.
It's Coke. It's just Coke.
I feel that too.
Let me get a
Hey, can I get a Coke? What kind? I'll take a Sprite. Like, okay.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
100%.
That's some weird shit. No.
What kind of Coke you want? I take Sprite.
So, speaking of weird shit, here's another transition for you.
Oh shit.
Waffle wants to know drums or flats.
Flats all day.
Oh,
Flats all day.
Oh, you're talking about wings, chicken.
I'm
Bro,
on
that's my
drums.
expertise.
I'm on drums.
Then we'd work out, dude. If we went out to a bar together, you eat all the drums, I eat all the flats. We're good. You got to have your drum buddy or your flat buddy.
This is why me and my wife work.
I gotta say drums. You get
man,
more
my
meat
wife
on the
does
drums.
freaking boneless one.
Nah, you get more meat on the flats, bro. Hands down.
If you
The
eat the
bone
flat
and the drum
correctly.
is too big.
I went.
Flip it.
That's
all
definitely
right,
not a Canadian chicken.
all right. So when I was younger,
I'm gonna go with flats too.
I went
Go ahead,
to
Waffle.
and we got hot wings. And I'm particular about the way I eat my flats. Like, you got to break it apart, all that shit. Right? She ate like the middle of it and then just sat the wing down. And I was like, "We do it."
What are you doing?
She was like, "That's how you eat it." And I'm like, "No, it's not."
She
And
left half the wing on there.
we finished dinner. I never spoke to her again.
I ain't gonna.
Crazy bitch.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna go into how I eat flats. So
For me, it's flats.
might be too much of a
Definitely
visual.
flats.
Nah, bro, you
Honestly,
gotta break it apart.
My
Nah.
son showed me like a strat for eating the flats
Yeah.
where you twist.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
you tracking the
twist it
twist
and then push it
method?
down.
You
Bro,
twist
it
it
is
and then you
meat.
just take it all and just
Twist and
twist and
Bro.
pull.
All right,
Twist and pull.
Fucking
Thanks for the
amazing.
cheese.
It's like
Why-
adult chicken nuggets, bro.
I'm pretty sure my son's the next Albert Einstein. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna let you guys know.
All right. Real question though: ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch.
You go with the
Ranch.
Fuck,
Ranch.
what? Blue cheese don't exist, bro. That's a myth.
Blue cheese smells
Hold
like
on.
Fuck
fart
that
is
shit.
gross.
cheese, bro.
That shit
All
is
right, listen.
gross. Blue cheese.
I gotta
There
go
was
with
a
blue
time.
cheese. I gotta go with blue cheese.
Of course.
Okay,
you
hold
would.
on.
That's
You
why
mean
you
for the
asked
same
it
boat.
that way.
Palate. You son of
Well,
a-
You
'cause
asked
every-
it that way.
I did. Yes, I'm
All
trying
right,
to
I'm gonna say
impose
both,
the
and
blue
I'll tell
cheese
you
on
why.
everybody.
I'll tell
Is
you
this
why
the
I'm gonna
same
say
thing?
both.
You know
It's
what?
like
I'll be
both.
honest. I haven't
If
had blue
it's-
cheese since I was a kid. So
right,
maybe
listen.
I'll like it more now that I maybe have
You won't.
more of a
It
developed
You
still
won't.
smells
palate.
like fart, bro.
You won't.
Yeah, maybe
So
you
listen.
like throw that little, like one of these things. I don't know.
At that point, it's not
two
even eating.
There's two instances where blue cheese is acceptable with hot wings. Okay, number one is
Never.
there's a place Waffle knows about. He should. It's in Asheville. It's called Rocky's Hot Chicken Shack,
Oh, fuck,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
and
I
they
know
have
that
this
place.
stuff.
Ugh.
They have this stuff called Woo cheese in honor of Ric Flair.
Woo!
Thank you. I was waiting for that. And so this is hopped up blue cheese. The second is down here in good old North Charleston. Second in good old North Charleston, South Carolina, at a place called Nigel's. And they do this sweet blue cheese that goes with their traditional Geechee wings that they make, which are breaded,
What the heck are?
fried, and sauced in love.
What is love flavor?
Yeah, come over and I'll tell you.
Salty.
Salty.
man.
Oh God.
I got 2 spare rooms. It's a little
God.
salty on one end. Could get a little. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
As long as
listen.
you're
hot
big
here.
spoon.
So since we've been talking about wings and it got a little spicy there, let's just move on and let's see what Mr. Monkey wants to know.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
I see what
dude.
you did. You're getting better, bro. Dude, points awarded.
Practice. He's
Segues.
practicing.
Mr. Monkey, Mr.
You
Monkey's
can
interested
take my
in
job for
that.
doing that shit.
So Mr. Monkey's
right.
got a question. Go ahead, Greg. Hit him with it.
All right, Mr. Monkey wants to know. I've just seen that a TMNT Last Ronin live action film is in the works. And apparently, it's rated R. I don't get your movie ratings, but I think that means sweary violence. He's close. Thoughts among the turtle fans of the show. Mr. Monkey, real quick. Yes, it is sweary violence, a little bit of nudity. They say the F word twice. That's what makes it rated R.
I think
Yes,
it should be
Mega
rated R.
turtles. Let's go.
it should be rated R. 100%.
Like if
There's
it was
no way
a
to not make that rated
PG-13
R.
Last Ronin, it wouldn't be worth watching.
That would be terrible, hands down. So does everybody know the story of the Last Ronin?
Yes,
No.
I do
Well,
not.
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick synopsis. Spoiler alert. Skip the next.
Is there a MacGuffin involved?
Skip the
not
next
gonna
10
really-
MacGuffins of the show.
Uh-huh.
You're not really going to spoil anything. It's already out there. It's been out there for a while. So
Okay, so the story of the Last Ronin is that Michelangelo is the last Ninja Turtle alive. His brothers have all been killed, and he has taken on the
the
mantle
fuck?
and all. Yeah, and he's the only one alive, and he's
Even
taking
Donnie?
on.
Donnie's
all
my
of them.
guy.
I'm mine too, bro.
Hell no.
Listen, I'm telling
There's
you,
no
I
way
was
that
watching-
You would be
Yo,
Of course,
a
yo.
fan.
Mike,
Of course,
is
of course,
the
it's fucking
GOAT.
Leo.
I have
the
amazing.
fucking
I have an amazing art piece on my
quarterback.
wall from the last Ronin. That Boss Logic did on Instagrams. Beautiful art. Anyway, so all of the brothers are dead, and Michelangelo is on a revenge mission and he carries all of their weapons and can use them all, but he wears a black headband and he's on a revenge. So that's the last Ronin that they're turning into a movie, which is amazing. So
That sounds awesome.
I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm serious,
It
dude.
sounds dumb.
I wonder who's
You
gonna
would-
voice
There's no
Mike.
way that Donatello died.
Listen,
Why? Because he's the brains of the group.
listen.
Yeah,
If I'd have
motherfucker.
said no, okay, now Native, if I'd have said Donatello is the last brother alive,
It makes sense.
you'd win.
Oh
You'd
my
be all in.
god!
I'd watch it.
I would
See?
wonder how like Raph dies because that's a badass motherfucker.
He got over
Nah,
pissed.
he's too
Someone.
angry.
Oh
He's too
yeah, I
angry.
can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, revenge.
Mikey
bro,
just
like,
kind of
No,
like just
No, he got no.
jump
Mikey's
Bill.
clueless.
yeah.
No,
Leonardo
Raph
is
got
just
mar-
like thinks he has to. He's the big dick guy, and he's
no,
not.
Bill. Raph got married and lost his edge.
That's so
Oh.
fucking soft. I hate it.
Oh
so
my
fucking
God.
soft.
Ow.
What
Wow,
fucking
you're gonna
world
get
do we live in
canceled.
right now?
Canceled.
I already now I don't want to watch the movie. This is stupid.
You know,
Yeah.
it
he
sounded
he
really
wrote that
cool until
down
you said
earlier.
that.
You know
No.
he wrote that down earlier, and he's been saving that all
Rethink
day
about
for
it.
that.
He's not talking about the Ninja Turtle Raph.
Oh, that makes sense. It just dawned on me. It's okay. Move on.
Did it take that long to hit you, bro?
Fuck yeah. I'm running off of like caffeine and fumes right now. I'm surprised I'm even here.
I love you guys.
And we all just laugh at him.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Love you
Everybody
too,
point.
Panda.
Everybody point left.
Oh my god.
As we
Oh,
waffle
what?
in Bell's
Oh.
epic, iconic moment here.
Clip it.
So the topic we were going to talk about, but I think we've been so derailed with this
It's fine by
podcast,
me.
which
It's
is
fine.
okay.
This has been a great
Sweaty's
conversation.
Oh, absolutely. And like we said, our show notes are very loose.
Our show notes say Bell over and over again.
Yes,
That's what it
they do.
Top 10?
Say Bell over and
Is
over
it top 10
again.
time?
And
I'm waiting. for top 10.
that was my
Not yet.
About
wake
to
up
kill
call.
this shit.
The
We're
show's
not right.
about
We're
to
not
kill
quite
shit.
there yet.
Yeah, why don't I get show notes? First of all,
Why don't you get them?
yeah.
We sent you the email like 5 times.
This
What?
is an
email
ongoing
the
thing.
link.
I finally
What
saved
fucking
it.
email, bro?
Well, Native, this is awkward.
Check the email top 10. Let's go.
Shit.
Let's go. Top 10.
Top 10
Fucking
reasons
right.
why
We'll
Waffle
take
doesn't
your
have show
review for
notes.
next week, okay?
Do you want your top 10 now?
Let's do it. Let's just go to
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
10. We'll save the
Yeah.
topic for another time.
Okay.
It can back in the pool.
Yeah.
So you got to
Yeah.
pick from
Tonight.
list
Donatello's the
A
best. Go ahead.
or list B.
We'll
We should let
the
the
guests decide
let,
tonight.
yeah.
G.
What was it?
G.
G.
X.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Why?
I'm scared.
Top 10
Hey.
list. We are going, since it is a Canadian appreciation show,
Let's go.
That's right.
we're going to talk about the top 10 Canadian stereotypes.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh shit. They're all
got one.
lumberjacks.
I got one.
Maple syrup at number 1.
Do
Easy.
Okay, let me ask you this before we start, because the last time we did this with Fluffy, I wasn't even allowed to participate in a whole category of trivia. Am I
not
allowed to
allowed.
participate?
Yes, you're allowed, but
Yes, you're allowed to
Waffle
participate.
kick it off first. What does
You're
Waffle
gonna
got to
be
say?
muted every 3 minutes though.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Apologetic.
Sorry.
Maple syrup.
So
sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god, that was great.
Waffle, that is number 2.
Yeah. So Lake
Sorry.
has a occupational therapist that's from Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan.
Yeah. But she's
Shout out
from
to Hot Death.
Saskatoon, right?
Our guys from over in Sessa,
Yeah.
whatever.
This is Sassa, whatever.
Sassa.
I asked her to be
Sassa.
told to walk.
Saskatoon. Raider.
Saskatoon.
He said something
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Something.
I want to know if Fluffy knows what. I want to know if Sweaty knows what number 1 is.
That we live in igloos.
That would be number 3. It's cold.
Maple syrup was my
Maple
Yeah,
syrup
They drink maple syrup.
is number 9. is We Love Maple Syrup.
Snowmobiles.
That's lower than I thought it would be.
Snowmobiles is not on the list.
This is bullshit.
Is
What about
every
just
one of them
being
is
nice?
Being nice would be, I would say, extremely polite and apologetic would be the same category.
Yeah.
What about
What was it,
everybody
Digger?
What about everybody's a lumberjack?
Not in the top 10.
Oh,
But it's on the
well,
list.
there goes all mine.
A is their first word.
Yeah, I'm at a loss of words
A.
now.
A,
Hey,
What'd you say, Red?
you cut out.
A, Canadian A.
Yeah,
Is that on the list?
That's number one.
Oh,
that's number one.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Oot a boot and a run to hoos.
We say a boot, not about, is number 5.
Let's go.
What about hockey?
What are you talking about?
What's she talking about?
Hockey is number 6.
Oh God.
They were born. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they were born on ice skates.
Is Montreal smoked meat on there somewhere?
It is not on the list.
God damn.
Yeah,
What
right,
about a
bro.
donair?
What is it?
It's a
Donair?
donor.
You,
What about Tim-
you don't know what a
He calls it a
donair
donor.
is?
He makes it fancy.
What's a donair?
Let's
Is that a
see.
donut?
Hold- My
A
wife's
donor's a
laughing.
thing that's,
She's
like,
like, you don't know what a
amazing.
donair is?
It's a donor. It's amazing. It's a Turkish type thing I had in Germany. Fucking amazing.
Listen,
I
Raider,
don't
you're
even know
not
what you're
officially
saying,
Canadian, so
Nato.
you're not allowed to say that.
Oh,
Wait a
this
minute.
just reminded me.
I need an explanation of what the hell they're talking about for a minute.
I'm looking through Blueberry Lounge food channel right now to see if I can find the
I thought
picture.
they
It's
said
the
it was a
easiest way to
donut.
explain it.
Bro,
if
a
you do,
donor is
tag
like
me so I
kind
can
of
see
like
it.
like
I will.
take
I will.
like a flatbread, fold it up,
Yeah.
right? Like and then you're gonna have some lamb meat, some maybe tzatziki type thing, and
So
A
Euro.
euro?
So it's a euro?
kind
It
of
is
like
different than a euro.
Kind of like a euro.
You're describing a
It
euro.
looks
It's
like a
describing a
euro,
euro.
but it's
a little
different.
bit different. It's the Turkish version of a euro. Yeah.
Oh, I would
This
Or
guy-
as,
totally eat
or as
And it's
people in the South call it a
donors, not
hero.
donair.
Yeah.
It's called donors, not donair.
Yeah, gyro. We call them gyros.
Gyros.
They're
Why
called
not?
donors.
Not on the
donors.
list.
What about Tim Hortons?
Tim
Yeah.
Hortons is number
Oh,
4.
Good one.
Oh!
Good shit, bro. Tim Hortons is solid pick.
I do like Tito's.
Everybody, how about everybody
Did you
speaks
say
French?
Tito's?
Yeah, bro.
Tim Hortons is coffee, bro.
It's Tito's, bro.
It's vodka.
Speaking French is not on the list.
Oh my god.
How about just cold?
How about they're
Already
good
got
at
that.
drinking?
cold weather?
Is that on the top
Oh.
10? They're good at drinking. They like their
Good at-
liquor.
All we drink is
They
beer.
can't
Is
handle
number,
no Americans.
all we drink is beer is number 12, but it is cold is number 3.
Mm.
Yeah, I called that one out with the igloo idea. Yeah. Okay.
I had one and I lost it. And I hate it.
Give us a recap.
Okay.
What we got?
Canada is green.
Not on the list.
God
Recap.
damn.
Number 1 is A, Canadian A.
Eh.
Hey.
Number 2 is extremely polite or apologetic. Number
Sorry.
3, it's cold. Number 4 is Tim
Sorry.
Hortons.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, we say a boot, not about. Number
Makes sense.
6 is everyone watches hockey.
False.
And number 9 is we love maple syrup.
Everybody watches Letterkenny.
Not on the list.
They get attacked by mooses.
Not on the list.
Is it
They have
mooses or
pet
mooses?
mooses.
Everybody skates.
Lumberjacks is number 21, by the way.
Canadians are afraid of the dark.
Not on the list.
They have pet geese.
Oh
You mean-
Jesus.
You mean
Jesus Christ.
what the hell do I call them? Cobra chickens?
Yeah,
Cobra
they call them geese. Down here we call them Canadian geese.
Oh, we call them lake chickens.
Not on the list.
Lake chicken.
Or it's tactical
I like-
assault.
I
Death
like-
swans.
Hey, Prime. I like Sweaty's. Everybody skates.
Not on the list, but that is number 11. We ice skate or
Ah.
ski the work.
Damn.
They don't know how to drive.
Bro,
Cigarettes are
what-
too
what was-
expensive.
Sweaty, what was it like a month or two ago? You posted that a blizzard like was above your door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude,
It's
that-
buried.
listen, I live in the low country in like tropical warmth, bro. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
just
do
brag, bro.
You know what's
it. I
funny,
love Buffalo.
Panda? All that
Yeah.
snow is gone now.
Uh,
All of it.
Being scared of the dark
So
was
wild.
number 34 on this list.
34. It is on the list somewhere. So what are we actually missing, Prime? Sorry.
You are missing number.
Poutine.
Believe it or not, poutine is not in the top 10.
What?
Wait,
Wow.
time out. Sweaty, say that again.
Poutine. Or
Is that
sorry,
how it's-
if you want the authentic French Canadian version, it's poutine.
Oh, that's what it was. Thank you. They speak
Thank you.
French. They speak French.
Yeah, I already told you no. Not on
Oh,
the list.
never mind. Shit. I thought I didn't say that.
Does
Anyways,
everybody really hate Quebec?
Je ne parle vous français, monsieur. Pardon-moi. Je comprends un petit peu. All I said
I
is
was
I
gonna
can't
ask
speak
if you
French.
could
I
actually
understand a
speak
little
French.
bit.
You need number 10, number 8, and number 7.
187.
Ketchup
It's a
chips.
murder.
Not on the list.
Fuck.
But some of these things on the list, I have questions
up.
for follow-up questions for this, so
Canadians play lacrosse.
not on the list.
Yeah, I didn't think that
That
was
is
most
the national
popularly
sport,
known.
right?
It is.
Canadians still believe in the Queen of England.
What?
Not on the list.
I don't know.
They believe in the ghost of the Queen of England.
Yeah.
Canadians are hunters.
Not in the top 10.
Beavers.
Just beavers.
Beavers as the animal, not in the top 10.
What? Wait, what? Wait, what?
You took that way too far, sir. You took it way too far.
Whoa!
Canadians are fishermen.
We talking about vision?
Not in the top 10 for fishing.
John
Polar
is a
bears
fisherman.
everywhere.
Dude, I would
Not-
fish in Canada.
Not in the top 10.
What did you say?
Smoking dope
I
is
go
number
with-
30.
Shit.
Yeah, that's pretty prominent in recent years.
Is there
Polar
anything
bears.
about-
We ride polar bears is 37.
You think about the
That's
University
an
of-
awesome stereotype. God, I wish that was for America.
free healthcare.
Not in the top 10.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Bandit, give me an answer, bro.
Moose steak.
Give me an answer.
We eat moose.
Not on the list. But Waffle, what is your daughter probably? How old your daughter again?
6.
So if she's like my daughter, this is like a staple in your household that comes in a box.
Waffles.
Not waffles.
Pancake?
Andy.
It's in a blue box.
God damn it. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. I was
Number
muted.
10.
Craft dinner.
All we eat is craft dinner.
Craft dinner.
And they have little like little things on them. It says it was made in Canada, like to where
ramen
they're
noodles.
kind of
Yeah, that's right, Native Raider. Cheese Whiz
did.
didn't make the top 10. Deal with it.
Good. It doesn't deserve it.
Yeah,
Everybody
top
likes
Whiz is
weed.
top 5 for me.
Bagged
okay?
milk.
Everybody smokes weed.
Bagged milk.
Well, I said
Huh?
everyone smokes
Number
weed
30.
is number 30. Bagged milk is not in the top 10.
Damn.
Bagged milk's a thing.
Yes.
You ever had
Yeah,
bagged
dude.
milk?
That shit is wild. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, they have
Bagged
box
milk,
wine that's in a bag, basically. You do it with
Yeah, we had
milk.
bag-
Same concept.
You
man.
leave my
Yeah.
$10 box of wine out of this, okay?
Yeah. What is it, Franzalia or something like that?
Franzia?
I don't know. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
If I can't spell it, I can't
Franzalia,
pronounce it.
yeah, that's that
He
more
don't know.
expensive
He
shit.
only remembers
Chill.
the first
God,
name.
why did you put it in chat?
Because there
Oh.
are 3 bags of 1 liter milk in there.
Hold on, I gotta see this.
There's 3
Thank
bags in that
you.
thing?
Love it. Yes, there is.
That's 3 liters of milk in a bag.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
What is a liter?
Yeah, what's a liter?
America.
God, get it. What the fuck is a kilometer?
I think a liter is
Yeah, hold on.
2 quarts.
You got something? Yeah. Put it in chat. It's like, what the fuck's a kilometer?
The hint for number 7, there's only 1 blank in Canada.
Maple leaf.
No, not on the list.
It's on the flag. Kilometers
you.
can't measure freedom.
Thank you. Thank you, Waffle. Fucking 100%. That
Kilometers
is real.
can't measure freedom.
That is real. That
It's
is
got
so
Florida
real.
man out there in a hurricane with an American flag.
Bro,
Okay, so there's
I'd
only
be right
one
next to that
in-
motherfucker.
There's only 1 blank in Canada.
Prime
It
Minister.
It references
one.
a cartoon show.
Oh, it's something from South Park.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, it's from
Yeah,
South
Kenny.
Park. Waffles in the right direction.
Fuck, I don't remember. You know, it's been since I watched South Park. I wasn't supposed to watch it anyway.
I honestly don't think you guys would get this one.
I don't know.
Want me to
Hold
tell
on.
you?
No.
Okay.
Sweaty May.
No, I'm lost, man.
Canada.
What is it?
Well, Waffles trying to figure out. I'm shocked that we listened to Rush is number 13 on the list.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And
there's
bare
only
naked
one road
ladies.
in Canada.
Oh,
What is that, Waffle?
There's only one road in Canada.
That is correct. Number 7 is only 1 road in Canada.
I can see that.
Oh, that's amazing.
I will say
I
it
would
tripped me
love-
out when I looked at it on a map though. Like the roads are like in a grid pattern. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
All right, so let me
There's
counter with
not
this.
one road.
I mentioned them, What are the 2 Canadian sandwiches I mentioned tonight?
Poutine.
A euro.
A muffaletta.
Poutine pickle sandwich.
A donair.
Donaire's one of them. What's the other?
Donor doesn't count, bro. That is Turkish.
Like an organ donor?
That is cultural appropriation. I think that's what they call it.
Oh, what did
nowadays.
you have
As
earlier?
a Canadian, you can fuck right off with that.
Sorry. We're sorry.
Sorry.
As
Yeah,
number
we're sorry.
14 on the list is we hate the U.S.
That's not a sandwich.
It wasn't the MacGuffin.
It
Was
sounds delicious.
No, it wasn't.
MacGuffin.
No,
The MacGuffin.
My
I
heart-
did
The
say the name of
MacGuffin.
this.
Yeah, the Canadian McDonald's has that sandwich.
Hold on.
They make goofing. They probably call it like the make goofing.
it? 2 sandwiches.
And then they forget your sauces and say sorry.
Sandwich.
Are you googling it right now?
Googling it. A jam bomb beret.
Wait a minute.
I was googling if I could give you a hint, and that hint didn't
Bologna
make
sandwich.
sense.
I have a
Oh,
food
no.
question.
You look like a bologna people.
I still
Why-
haven't had a bologna sandwich.
Why
Is
is
it-
ham? Okay, why is ham on pizza called Canadian bacon?
Oh,
a
Canadian
good
bacon
question.
is actually just
That's not
literally
what
ham.
it is where I'm from.
So,
Is a
dumb.
coin turned by America?
I think
Hold
that's like
on.
a
Yeah,
Western
yeah, it
Canada
is.
thing.
hold that
well,
thought.
here in
Let's
America,
figure
like,
out-
they put ham on pizza and they call it Canadian bacon.
A chicken
Hold
and sandwich.
That's false advertisement is what that is.
Hold that
Oh,
thought.
that's bullshit.
What is the second sandwich you said?
Y'all don't got a guess?
No.
Jam bomb beret.
Montreal smoked meat.
Oh, what the
That's a
fuck?
sandwich?
Yes, it is.
That's just
What's
smoked meat.
special? What's
Montreal
special
smoked
about
meat
Montreal
sandwich.
smoked meat? What's special
I'm
about
What-
it?
How do you make it? How do you make it?
What is it smoked with?
Good question. I don't know. I just buy the shit.
Holy shit!
Montreal
So-
style smoked
What
meat.
kind,
Montreal
what kind of
smoked
meat
meat
is
is-
it?
Oh my!
it's
I'm looking at
beef.
marinated
Montreal.
beef.
Canadian bacon.
It's a type of kosher style deli meat product made by salting and curing beef brisket with spices.
dude.
That's
I'm
really
looking at it
good.
right now.
Actually,
Let's go.
Jesus Christ!
Can you
Probably
send me one?
Montreal steak spice, if I had to guess.
I'm down.
So
And I know David
gotta-
knows all about the Montreal steak spice.
I do, but I know a lot about it. just
McCormick
because-
sells it.
You guys are still
Motherfucker.
missing one at number 8.
No, they. Oh, gotcha.
I need a hint, Prime.
It's blank all year round.
Oh,
Hold-
for fuck's sakes!
No,
It's cold.
I was gonna say maple again.
It's winter. I'll give you cold.
It's winter. Yeah, it's winter.
Winter all year round.
It's cold.
So
So
I
that
do
is the
have-
top 10. To recap the top 10. Number 1 is A. Number 2 is we're extremely polite and apologetic.
A?
Number three, it's cold. Number 4, we drink Tim Hortons. Number 5, we say a boot, not about.
Boot in a boot, there, fella.
All that they watch is hockey. There's only one road in Canada.
Cap,
It's winter all year round.
cap,
They love maple syrup,
not
and all they eat is craft dinner.
cap.
I have a quick
Right.
follow-up before we get too derailed off this list. You guys say pencil crayons
pencil crayons.
and not colored pencils?
I say pencil crayons, 100%.
Are you serious?
Grant?
We all dumb?
100%.
it makes sense.
I get it.
The fuck, it makes sense, bro. Those are colored pencils. Do you see
I
the
don't know.
shape of it? Do you see the shape of it?
Can you stop making?
Is that a
sense?
crayon?
Can you stop making sense? Though, but I get it.
I don't know how
Think about
true
it,
this
bro.
is, and I'm sure it's an urban myth. But if you
pencil
scratch the
crayon,
maple
though?
leaf,
Really?
yeah, that's what they say apparently. But if you scratch the maple leaf on a dollar bill, you smell maple syrup.
Get the fuck.
I'm about to
outta
go
here.
try that. I need a maple leaf first.
So that is your top 10.
I was surprised free
Canadian stereotypes.
healthcare didn't make the top 10.
Buddy, I saw
Yeah,
your mystical
that's
land.
true.
I saw your mystical land not too long ago from across the river.
Oh, did
So I just looked up something for Canada. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
You'd
and
be surprised how many
I
wild
am-
pals you can capture over there.
I am
Across
just
that
like
mystical land, bro. There's some good pals
in awe
on the north side.
of this.
Pals.
So the
yeah,
like
pals.
the record for the largest largemouth bass ever caught in Canada, okay, is 10.43 pounds. All right,
You need to put
Oh.
that in kilograms for somebody.
Grams, yeah.
I ain't doing that.
That's going to be about 22. No, sorry. I got to divide that in half. So 10 point. How
Already a boot.
many pounds?
Oh no, like yeah, it is 10.43 pounds.
Okay, so you're looking at like 4.7 kilos.
Okay,
Yes.
the
Of
the
Colombian
North
Bam Bam?
Carolina- the North Carolina
That's
state
what-
record.
that's the first thing I go through, bro. It's like keys. You moving keys, my guy?
So the North Carolina state
This is
record
Brazil?
for a largemouth
Okay,
bass is 15 pounds 14 ounces.
Well, we know everything's smaller in Canada, so.
Damn,
Oh.
5 pound difference, bro.
Oh.
You should see the striped bass out here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let me look here. But what the fuck? All right, so the striped bass record is 54 pounds.
Mm.
That's not a bass at that point. That's a lake monster.
Dude, that's
Ah,
a
4
they're
pounds.
everywhere,
That's
dude. That's
crazy.
good whitefish
Oh.
meat. It's delicious.
Hold on.
That,
A
I
small
don't
one is
even-
20
I don't
pounds,
even know.
pal.
Bro,
Think about
imagine
that.
how old that fish is.
50
feel like
pounds
that-
is like
that
a
fish has gotta be
sturgeon, bro.
Native,
Old as shit.
I'm
Well, the
only
North Carolina
insulting
one-
native here when I say this, but you're fucking old.
Right. Could you imagine ripping the
50
lip on that
pound-
shit? Oh,
You'd have to
no.
have a heavy
you know-
test
And
weight.
take my
Listen.
Zebco with it, bro.
But listen,
Nah.
Well, I'm
in
gonna go
the United
fish for this, and then I put my test line out there. That's definitely not the right test line for that.
Let alone
You
if you
know.
had a steelhead, because steelhead is ocean run fish. It's basically trout, steelhead that come back from the ocean, and they're huge.
they will feisty
I have
too.
never had good luck trout fishing or anything. So I'll just stick with my little crappies and my bass.
Little bluegill.
My little
Hey,
bluegill.
don't hate on the crappie.
You know-
Crappie is like a fucking beautiful fish to eat. That shit is
Crappie's
Yeah, and they-
delicious.
And here's the thing
Yes.
about like
Man.
with crappie, they fight so hard.
True.
They fight like a bass.
Facts.
Yeah, like they fight hard.
So trout fishing, I like trout fishing in the mountains. But the big reason I like trout fishing more than anything when I go to the mountains is like all the wildlife and stuff you get to see. Last time I went, I got to see some otters playing on the bank, a deer poke its head through, and in the land of DPS we got goats. So we're gonna shout them out. Oh God, I got every one of you motherfuckers with it too. Y'all sit down and let it happen. Here we
Holy
go.
shit.
So we're gonna give a shout out to
That's like
Mr.
8. That's like an 8, bro. Damn. I'm gonna start giving you props. That's your job now. Fuck yeah. That was fantastic.
Until he fucks up.
So
And
here
then
we
we'll
go.
give him shit.
We're gonna give.
That's
a
why we
shout
have
out
a
to
rating
all of our,
scale.
Every episode we give a shout out to the goats of the Discord. These are people that support our community at large, so that we can have a few extra features. Discord. Just so that everybody knows, I was looking today. We have more server boosters than any Discord that I follow. Period.
You just running that in now?
No, I'm just saying.
Rub
we
that
have
in
a-
while
we
you
have
don't do it.
We have an amazing
How do you
community.
support the Discord? 'Cause I want to be part of it.
It's the
That's
server
the nitro
boosters.
boost.
The
Just the
nitro-
boosts.
Yeah. So
Gives us
No,
better-
I know. Okay.
it lets the server have better features and things of that nature.
Yep.
We give a shout out to them every week on the show. So first off on the list, outside of I don't include people on the show unless you're off that week, and then you get a shout out. But this week we're going to start with Bread Baking Rolfie. I feel like he's had that name for like 3 weeks now.
Well,
needs to
I told him he
fix
was
that.
allowed to change it if we have a theme day. We haven't had a theme day in a while. Well,
Huh, we got.
so
We need a
I did
theme
it on
day.
purpose.
Stormcrow is actually Stormcrow for a change. What the heck?
Oh,
Guys are
crowd.
slacking.
Shout out to Stormcrow. Enjoyer of dad jokes, Darth Noodle. Time for a change, buddy. Easy negatory. Negatory rap names are over, bud. Let's mix it up. Moist Raffy. Raffy wasn't here with us tonight. We love you, bud.
Love you, Raph.
Hayoka. God, Hayoka might have. Is Hayoka one of the smoothest UK voices out of all of them?
I think
Does he
so.
carry that?
Yeah.
It's silky smooth.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
He
good.
is basically your UK counterpart.
It's even smoother in
You got
real
the
life.
American.
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I can be taken
Without
a
the
couple different
filters and
ways.
that's not-
Just saying.
Hey man, let it happen.
Mhm.
2 hour intro specialist extraordinaire, Dad McNasty. We love you, buddy. Redacted L Tim. He got redacted harassing me one day. Blackbird, appreciate you, bud. Magic Mike, he's a newer server booster. Appreciate you. Crypt Nick, Nikki, thanks. And Mr. Handsome Don Wiggles himself will round us out this week. Rodimus Prime. That's it for the goats to the Discord. We love you guys and we appreciate the support.
Keep
And then
boosting.
also-
What the hell's wrong with you? Keep boosting. If you haven't boosted, you're wrong.
Are you-
Don't listen to the native.
Bro.
This guy.
Fuck.
I think he's really trying to test Rodimus's patience to see how far he can push it till he gets banned.
Well, see, he
I
failed
haven't-
at pick.
I-
He
I'm-
picked
I'm
the
still-
wrong
I'm
list
still-
because list A was the top 10 cutest pals in a game I won't mention.
Oh,
Fucking
Wow.
A, bro. I'm goddamn.
You
You
totally
got
yeah.
Chillet.
you
Hell
chose.
You got
Hold on.
Gullet.
Yes.
You can guess number one in one answer.
It's probably Chillet.
It is not.
It's not Chillet.
Dude, it's
not
lamb
Chillet.
ball. It's fucking lamb ball.
No, it's not Lamball. Bro,
Cremis.
what are you talking about?
Cremis?
Okay, I can see it. Cremis, yeah.
Oh, there's your chance for saying the word in my Discord. So
There you go. Power World Best World. Power World Best World. Power World Best World.
All right, he's taking it too
And
far.
I'm getting kicked. I love you guys.
Jeez.
And banned forever.
Native could have had a whole top 10 and you shot it in the foot. You know?
yep. So
God.
Sweaty and Native, where can we find you? What do you want to promote that you guys do?
Native.
I am I'm on DPS, so dudes playing stuff. Pretty awesome. Definitely be here first ever and always. And you can find me on Blueberry Lounge. So Blueberry Lounge, like we talk about gaming, more focused toward like Destiny and things. And then we got Power World Podcast. That doesn't count because you allowed me to.
I gave you the floor. Here's your
Okay,
opportunity.
Okay. All right. It's want to make sure, bro. Come on now. You know,
That's
I ain't trying
fine.
to
I
get
gave
back.
you the opportunity
But,
to promote your stuff.
We got Power Podcast. I will be publishing the next episode 11, actually, tomorrow, hopefully. If I'm not too fucking hungover after tonight. But that's a plan. That's a plan. You know, we had an awesome episode with Sweaty and of course Hot Death 101, another Canadian. So pretty awesome. So definitely doing that. You can also find me on Twitch. You can find me on X/Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. Native Raider N8IV R8R. That's where you can find me. Sweaty.
So what he's saying, folks, is he was really in for some maple abuse tonight because we fucking put him through the ringer. You can find me at twitch.tv/Sweaty Spooks. All socials, Sweaty Spooks. I'm the one and only original name. You can also find me in the Blueberry Lounge. We run our own podcast. So if you find us, you will find a Discord invite link within the show notes there. But most importantly, you will also find me here in the DPS Discord. Please join. We have great conversations. We got great folks to support you. And yet, you know what? Even though we did a whole bunch of talking about men's mental health, we are not restricted and exclusive to just that. We want to support all people from all walks of life. So please join us.
Waffle, you got any final comments you want to say?
Just fucking your. No, I just want to shout out Native and Sweaty for coming and joining us tonight. It was really cool. We love y'all, and I'll try and post some updates tomorrow since I didn't work today.
I missed them today. I was not gonna lie. Like me and the guys at my desk, we listen to the Waffle updates every day. So they asked me today, like, "Where's the Waffle update?" And he didn't post today. Sorry, guys.
Get in. I got told
That's all good.
to stay home.
You got a fan club over here at the Lowe's over at 2312. So
Well, tell them to make it hard on the Linux guys.
don't worry, we do.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah, I gotta go to a Lowe's tomorrow. I don't want to.
Yeah, I feel you on that, buddy. I don't want to either. Danger. Any final thoughts?
No. Glad you guys were able to make it out with us tonight. This has been a great conversation. I'm glad that we kind of we decided we were just going to wing it, and I thought it went well. We had a great conversation. And for those of you who are not in the BBL Discord, go in there. Just go check them out. Go say hi. Tell them we sent you.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, I
podcast.
would like to thank you for coming to join us and helping support us grow. Definitely, we'll post your link for your show in our show notes. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Your Discord does have too many channels for the record, so you need to purge some of them. But on that note, Bell, why don't you take us out?
And that's it, everybody. Episode 12. That's right. I said 12 because that's how many yo-yos and podcasts Native has bought and created while we've been recording. Listen to the Blueberry Lounge and the Power World podcast and keep listening to DPS. Have a good one.
the MacGuffin.
Everyone in the chat, I hate
It's the
you
new
all.
Dodge Charger, the MacGuffin edition.
You're all fired. I'm leaving. Rodimus, they're all yours.
Oh my god.
I'm about to read y'all a definition. In fiction, a MacGuffin is an object, device,
Oh,
or
that's when you
event
get a
that is
redo, right?
Will you let me finish what I was reading?
That's if you get a hole in one.
Oh no, that's a mulligan. My bad.
Apparently, ATF is on strike. They don't want to join the chat, so
Hell yeah.
hopefully the one bot
Off
doesn't.
the
fuck up.
drugs.
Huh.
FBI is in the chat, so.
I'm seeing this MacGuffin though, bro. I'm with you on this. I looked it up on Urban Dictionary. I'm seeing it. It's talking about.
Oh
the
god,
suitcase in
don't
Pulp
look it up on
Fiction.
Urban
Does it make
Dictionary.
sense? See, I told you, man.
You're gonna get
An
the wrong
object or a person
definition.
in a